Our project is predicting wildfire risk based on land cover classification and past wildfire data in California. Our team members are Atharva, Akshada, Ananya, and Cristina. Wildfires are becoming more frequent and severe due to climate change and human activities. These fires cause significant loss of life, property, and biodiversity, while also having long-term effects on ecosystems and air quality. The financial burden of wildfires includes not only the immediate costs of firefighting and damage repair, but also the economic losses from disrupted communities and businesses. Our research question is, what are the key structural components of land cover that most significantly influence fire danger, and how can they be effectively identified using the Globe Observer app and historical fires? Our main objective is to find correlations between land cover types and wildfire risk.
Now on to methodology. Our project uses data from past California wildfires to predict fire risk. We used historical and land cover types such as forests, grasslands, shrublands, urban, and bodies of water. Our algorithm analyzes if there's correlation between certain land cover types and the risk of fire. Our dataset, which was taken from ArcGIS, was split into three categories or strata of very high risk of wildfire, relatively moderate risk of wildfire, and very low risk of wildfire. A sample of 33 randomly selected points was taken from each strata as well. These values were then fed into the FEMA wildfire risk map, which gave us information on the wildfire risk at that exact location. After identifying our main points, we utilized the location photos, north, south, east, and west, and labeled the type of land cover found at that location.
Now looking at the data and model, as Akshada mentioned before, so we have the FEMA risk map, which we use to identify the risk, the wildfire risk in every coordinate, and then we have the machine learning model, which we use for predictive analysis. So here are our results. So on the left side, you can see the chart, which shows that wildfires actually had a low to moderate risk in forest areas and a high risk rate in urban areas, which was really interesting to us because we expected forests to have a high risk rate because due to its easy spread, but upon further research we realized that in forests there's a lot of humidity, which prevents wildfires from going on, and in urban areas there's a lot of tools and gas pipes, etc., which can lead to combustion and quick spontaneous fires. The graph on the right kind of highlights the significance of the land cover classification versus the significance of the historical fires. And you can clearly see that land cover classification plays a much bigger role in predicting wildfire risk. So for our classification technique, we used a random forest to help with the classification model. And basically, our classification task, the result is the wildfire risk category, which is chosen by most trees. And the random forests actually help prevent overfitting, which can be a common issue with individual decision trees. And it kind of ensures that our model can be used anywhere else, not just in California. And our model had a 75% accuracy. So it was able to kind of predict things and really find a pattern between our data.
So through our work, we discovered that there is a direct relation between the type of land cover and the associated fire risk. For example, forests generally exhibit low to relatively low risk, whereas shrublands and grasslands demonstrate a relatively high to a very high risk. Urban areas actually have a varying level of risk from moderately high to very high, mostly depending on their location and population density. Finally, wetlands and bodies of waters present moderately high to relatively high wildfire risk. And on behalf of my team, I would like to thank Margaret Baggio and Selena Miller from the Center for Space Research, as well as the 2024 Earth Science Explorers Advisors, Dr. Peder Nelson, Dr. Russanne Lowe, Dr. Cassie Soeffing, and Andrew Clark, as well as our working team mentors, Andrew and Benjamin, for helping us with this project. And some highlights from this experience. Obviously, we got a lot of support from our mentors, and there are plenty of resources for our project. One challenge was definitely coordinating meetings across different time zones and schedules.
We would like to thank NASA CEAS and express our gratitude for this wonderful opportunity. Thank you very much.